Hello, citizens of YouTube. This is the Geeky Nerd here, and today we're going to be talking about the Rosco Manufacturing 10.5-inch purebred sandblasted 300 Blackout rifle. Whew. But before, no, that's a mouthful, right? But before I begin, I'd like to say a big thank you out to everyone who's liked, commented, and subscribed on the previous videos. I always appreciate it and always enjoy talking to you guys. But if you're new here to the channel, welcome. And if you enjoy this videos or this type of content, please consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. Whew, doubly mouthful. With the PR out the way, let's get into it. So this video is part of a larger mini series, whatever you want to call it. Basically making the honey badger at home, to where I'm going over every single part, and I'm also showing how each one of those parts are installing. Here's the upper that this barrel is going to be going in. So again, having the honey badger at home, this is going to be 300 Blackout build. Actually, my first 300 Blackout build, because shooting 7.62's 39 subsonic is getting equally the same price. I only went to that because 300 Blackout was more expensive, but ever since the whole ammo ban and things like that, it's definitely come up price. So I said, well, you know what, why not? I really like the look of the Q Honey Badger, so I said I didn't want to pay the price tag and I wanted to pick out every part myself. But again, this being the Rosco Bloodline, Purebred barrel, so they have their Bloodline, which is kind of their standard run of the mill. Then they have their Purebred, which is their basically their top tier one. Best type of finishes, best like for Rosco, right? Best type of finishes for Rosco, best type of machining, tolerances, things like that. Really accurate, really well made barrels for a really good price. But box comes with just standard white box. Take it out here. I usually don't do too many unboxing for you guys, but yeah, it is a very nice box. Not that you're ever going to see it again, right? But just to have it is still pretty nice because sometimes they just come in like cardboard. And so taking it out here, moving that aside, there is the barrel. See, obviously they have for multiple different sizes. So taking this out here, and being a 300 Blackout barrel, you realize that she got a bit of gravity to her. But there is the barrel, guys. So let's get some close-ups here on it. So like I said, it's 10.5-inch. You see, 300 Blackout. This is a pistol length gas system, 1 and 7 twists, 416R. Very nice. I guess say it would be just kind of a recessed crown. It is not a target crown. You see, it's just kind of flat. It does have slight beveling on there. 5/8 by 24 threads, sandblasted finish through all. Barrel has been dimpled. One thing I do like to see is that it looks like they did the finishing last. You can tell because some of these manufacturers, whenever they dimple the barrel, they do it after the fact, which introducing additional heat to the barrel just to get that dimpling, which could lead to some finish wear. But seeing it's being done before because the coating is actually applied inside the dimple. But anyway, looking through, this is I say standard profile, maybe a heavy profile because the shoulder of the extension has a very minimal taper all the way through. The port size, I have not gauged it, but assume standard 0.750 journal size here, so pretty standard there. One thing I did notice, at least for the gas block that I have on here, or the gas block I'm putting on here, which is a Q adjustable gas block, again keep it with that kind of theme there, is that some manufacturers, they say they mill it to basically go up against the shoulder. Other ones kind of go, have a little bit out, but then the gas block companies also do the same thing. What I did notice, just doing a soft line up here, is that when the dimple was fully there, if I was eyeballing it correctly, it seems like while the dimple was fine, the gas block for the Q was ever so slightly forward of here to where this is rearward, so may need to open that gas up ever so slightly, but that will come at a bit later. Obviously, M4 feed ramps. Contoured, I'd say. I wouldn't say polished. A little bit of, we're trying to get some shots in there for you guys. A little bit of nicking right around the edge, but nothing too crazy to catch your finger on. Nice and sharp, like in a good way, but definitely not extremely polished. So if you're looking for a high polish, this ain't it. But polish, take it for what you will. It is a nice to have, not a need to have. If this has any functions, then I'll go in through and polish it. But you can see inside there. Again, this is straight out the box, guys. So nothing too crazy. Lugs look fine. Looking down the throat there. Nothing too bad. Pin is nice and centered from everything I was able to discern. But again, overall, being a very nice, very well made, very heavy barrel. And for this 300 Blackout build, I think it'll go just perfect, especially with this sandblasted finish. So this barrel picked up for actually it was one of the closeouts, so maybe a bit unfair, right? But it was a shy under a buck. But I've seen these go for, you know, buck 50, 200 ish. So, you know, I definitely got a steal of a deal in here, and it's not lost on me. But for what I've noticed, just kind of A to Z, definitely seems to be up to snuff. The one thing I will say is kind of comparing these guys to my CAG KK barrel. I would say that they're both on par. I like the finish of the Rosco better. I like the kind of imprinting on the Rosco better. I would say that the one area that the CAC does better is the feed ramps. But other than that, they're definitely pretty much on snuff. And for the price for either one, if you get them, should be fantastic. And of course, I'm very interested to see how this fares at the range as far as accuracy being one of their purebred barrels, as opposed to just standard nitride on the CAC. Well, not nitride, but you know what I mean, standard barrels on the CAC. So with that, guys, yeah, this is the Rosco purebred 300 Blackout barrel, and be on the lookout for the installation video for the honey badger at home here. Show you as a teaser if you stuck around this long. It's going to look pretty nice. So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. Put down in the comments if you guys have any experience with the Rosco manufacturing barrel. I'd love to hear it. But I hope everyone's having a wonderful, awesome, fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you guys.